A few days after the list of beneficiaries of the Students' Loan Scheme was published, Education Minister Jessica Alupo faced numerous questions as to how the process was managed, as the legislators made it clear a number of situations raised eyebrows.
So the issue of Students' Loan Scheme, which has been talked about for long, I see it going down that lane. And Mr. Speaker, I want to really find out how the selection process has been done and who are these students. And I will not be surprised, Mr. Speaker, if the whole thing, as always, has been politicized. So, Mr. Speaker, I want us to review this system of loan scheme.
I want to know exactly the criteria that the ministry or the committee has used to select the students. Secondly, the issue of quality of UPE. Right now, the Speaker, I have heard and listened to the President when he toured the country. I went to Kanu. He says universal primary education is free, and actually it discourages parents from contributing anything toward the education of their children.
Teachers serve under and their appointments are guarded by the Public Service Commission, and therefore their entitlements and conditions of service are clearly specified, like any other civil servant. If 1 teachers from this country walk to their senses and they want to advocate for their rights, believe you me, that will be the time when this government will be shown exit.
Going to widen the scope, and I highlighted the areas where we are going to widen the scope. But this was just the first step. We said, where do we begin from? We begin from courses critical to national development, but we know all of them are. But we're also looking at employment when the children finish school.
The system currently locks out students pursuing arts courses, postgraduate studies, and those pursuing diplomas. Out of the 2,109 students who applied for the loan, only 1,269 were awarded, making it about 60% of the applicants. Other politicians, however, say some regions have been favored at the expense of others in terms of numbers. While debating the ministerial policy statements for the Ministry of Education and Sports, the MPs also raised the red flag over the manner in which money for running the schools and allocations to the teachers' circles are managed.
My concern is the increase in enrollment has not matched with the recruitment of teachers, and this is a very serious concern. We would like the ministry to tell us what is happening and what should our children do.
Access and quality are very, very important. In Uganda, we seem to have sacrificed quality on the altar of access. And that's why we say Monaba Sobe. UPE, Mr. Speaker, was a very good idea. But again, because of politics, you remember when it was announced, it was during a political campaign.
What I can only report to this August House is that we have followed step by step what the Solicitor General has been guiding us on. And we are not in any breach of the law in light of the implementation of the teachers' circle so far.
The sector continues to struggle due to poor human resource motivation and insufficient funding to the critical areas. Government has put an interest of 7% on the loans, meaning shillings 4 million each student will get every year. An interest of 280,000 will be attracted. Sabit Joseph, WC Television.